All right, well, when we come back, we'll introduce you to a teacher who's going above and beyond the call of duty to help parents of autistic children. Welcome back. Autism is known as a complex developmental disability. Experts believe that autism presents itself during the first 3 years of a person's life. So this morning, we want to tell you about a teacher and her quest to teach far beyond the classroom.
That's right. She decided to write a book and use one of her students' skills to put it all together. So joining us this Saturday morning, we have Victoria Sills, the special education teacher at KENS Elementary School and author of the book, You Are Going to Love Me. Also with her is Fiona Hale, a 5th grader at KENS, and her mother, Colleen Hale. Thank you all, ladies, for joining us this morning.
Here.
Now, to start with you, Victoria, what made you decide to write the book?
Well, I found that I was repeating myself a lot year after year with Fiona's general education teachers. I'm her special education teacher, so it's my job to support her throughout her school day, and I teach her some subjects, but she spends a lot of her time in the general education classroom. Yeah. So I've known her since 1st grade, so 2nd grade it was my job to talk to her teacher about what she likes, what she doesn't like, what might set her off, how to help her with academics and that type of thing. Same thing for the next school year, and so on. So I thought, you know, I should put this in book form so it can be more generalized for other people. And Fiona's a terrific artist, and I thought that'd be a fun way to help her communicate, since she communicates a lot better through her pictures than her words.
And now, Colleen, when she came to you and told you about this and said, hey, I want to use your daughter's drawings and put this awesome book together, what was your initial thought?
Well, it was presented to me in full form with the writing and the pictures and everything, and I wanted to cry because I felt like it was the first time that Fiona, it was my daughter. You know, it was my daughter on the pages. It was her words. It was what she was saying. It was a great way for us to share with everyone how she really is feeling. Because we knew how she was feeling. Right. It was great. It was wonderful.
You're still getting choked up.
I do. I do. I get so choked up about it because it's been a really long journey. We started when she was about 2.5. We knew there was something wrong. And
it's okay. Take your time.
2.5. And it was a year process before she was really diagnosed and we knew what was going on. And it's so hard to communicate with when you have these issues, and then it was this, you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I know we can share with our friends and the family.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned at age 2.5, what was it that maybe set off a red flag at something?
She didn't echolea, which is she didn't repeat anything that we said. If we could focus on a word, like popcorn, she could say popcorn. But, you know, kids start repeating sentences and phrases, and she just didn't do that. And she knew millions and millions of vocabulary words, but she couldn't put them together for a sentence. And we're like, oh, there has to be something. This seems so odd. And we didn't know what it was, and we didn't try to diagnose it ourselves. And so, you know, once we went to the developmental pediatrician, they're like, oh, well, it's autism. We're like, wait, that's us. Oh my gosh, because you hear about it, but you're like...
I guess it just feels like maybe it's never going to happen to me sort of thing, maybe. You just don't think about it.
You don't think, you're kind of like, well, this is just something we'll get through. Maybe this is a phase, something that we can get past. But, you know, we're like, for age, you're like, this is forever. You know, this is my life for the rest of my life. Is going to be dealing with autism.
And is there any advice that you would offer for other parents dealing with the same issue?
It's funny because it's such a hard thing to pinpoint, but I was talking to my husband last night about this, and I said, I think the best advice I can give somebody is go out and see the world with your child. Take them to the grocery store, go to the park, play with their friends, you know, immerse them in a social community. The best thing, we were in Washington, D.C., we took our girls to Washington, D.C., and we're at the Ford Theater. We're walking through the museum and stuff, and there's his mom and a dad, and each had a boy by the hand, and each of those boys had autism. And I just want to go up and hug them, because I want to thank them, because we're out there all the time, and I'm looking for someone like us. And I want to thank them for coming out and being there, and just, it felt wonderful.
We're very emotional. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here. And thank you so much, Fiona. We loved your pictures. I got a chance to look at the book. Now, I want to let everyone know that coming on May 3rd, you can meet all three of these fine ladies, Victoria, Fiona, and Colleen. They will be at the Helotes Market Days promoting the book. You can also get a chance to go out there and get a copy for yourself.
And we do have a giveaway this morning. We have a copy of the book, You Are Going to Love Me. That's the name of the book, and a look at autism through the eyes of a third grade student living with autism. And a t-shirt, by the way, so if you can benefit from this book, be caller number 2 at 210-946-4372, and good luck to you.